All right, we're doing another Orgone energy plant test. I've always said the best way to detect, measure, and prove the existence of life force energy is how it affects plants, animals, humans, the sky, and water. So we are going to use these silver lady ferns that you can see are about identical size. Okay, so if anything, the control sample is maybe a little bigger and thicker. Let's see. All right. Now we picked these silver lady ferns because they're ideal for gardens, patio containers, or houseplants. We're going to leave them outside, part shade outdoors, and one will be in the backyard, one will be in the front yard, and we're going to monitor them obviously, and let's take them to their destinations. All right, so the soon to be organized sample has now been put in here with organic soil, and this is my Nubian chakra mini chembuster equalizer. As you can see the pulse right there. So we're going to leave this guy in there 24/7, and we'll just keep changing the batteries. And this guy is all ready to go. We'll take this one out, I guess, I don't know, maybe in a month and a half, maybe 2 months. We'll see. Once it gets to be a good size, we'll take it out. Now, where we are in the front yard. And so right now, it's about 3:30. So the sun will normally be blocked. That's the path of the sun right here. So the house will usually block. So this is going to be a nice place, nice indirect sunlight. It's not too much. So I think it'll be a good spot. Now we've planted the control sample in the backyard where, as you can see, we have some shade. And right about this time of day, we're going to get that indirect sunlight. But when it's earlier in the day and the sun's over here, we're going to get better sunlight. So equal amount of sunlight to the one in the front yard. Now with control samples, you have to make sure you have no Orgone devices around. So we had a chembuster in here. We moved it to the complete opposite side of the yard. So the only device we have around the control sample is the OG chembuster over here, the first piece we made. But that is equidistant to the Orgone energy sample in the front. So I think it's fair to just leave that there. It could affect this control sample, but it's tough. I can't move every single device. I have so many. And so I think that this will be sufficient. It's not localized, so we're going to check back in a couple months and compare the two. Okay, so we are taking video here of the organized sample. I think instead of taking it out and putting it back in I think we're just going to leave it in and just measure it. And so we're going to remember that it's about 7 inches tall right now. As you can see, when we go down right close level to it, it's the highest leaf there is about 7 inches. Okay, so let's remember that, and let's go measure. The control sample should be pretty similar, because again, these are similar size when we got them yesterday. And so we'll monitor their growth, and I think we'll put like a date of, I don't know, a month and a half, 2 months. I think we've said will be pretty fair, and we'll see what the difference in growth is, and maybe it will be easier to take them out of the planter box here, but we'll see. We'll go, go with what appears to work best. But 7 inches is the organized sample. Okay, now we are at the control sample here in the backyard. No Orgone devices around, and we are about exactly 7 inches as well at its highest point. Okay, so we are not going to touch the soil. It's organic soil. We're just going to water, obviously, and keep them monitored. But as of, let's see, August 8th, we planted this yesterday on the 7th. They are both 7 inches. Here is the evidence, and both very similar as far as how full they are, and so as we can see, they're 7 inches, August 8th.